Hi, third grade. We're going to do a little bit with area and perimeter again. This is Monday, I'm taping this, but this is for Tuesday's lesson. And your work for the Google form will be to answer the perimeter and area questions for these that we're doing outside. So I have a little race car. I don't even know what kind it is, but I have a little race car, and he's going to pretend like he's driving. And these are not perfect squares, but you know. And by the way, boy, that's really crooked. I did check your Google form from the last time you did area and perimeter, and there were a ton of mistakes. So several of you were confused by this. So let's try to get a handle on this today, and then we'll know it forever, because you'll need to know this back through 4th grade, 5th grade, forever. Let's add one more. Let's add another little bump out here. Okay, so this car is going to go on outside of this track. So perimeter, remember, is always around the distance around. And what happens sometimes is you start here, and I'm going to put a little dot where I start so I don't get confused where I start. Sometimes you kids try to count 1, 2, 3, 4. You're counting the corners. But that's not perimeter, that's just the corners of the actual linear unit. So you're gonna count, this is 1. So from one corner to one corner is 1. It's the length you're looking for. So you're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 on that side. And then you're gonna turn the corner, and how far is he gonna go here? Another 2. And then he turns the corner and he has to count this side also. And he's going to turn the corner and count all of these, and turn the corner and count all of those lengths, and turn the corner and count all of those lengths till he's back to where he started from. So on your Google form, the perimeter for this shape will be number 1. That's going to be your first answer. And again, I can't believe I'm saying this again, but it's just so much easier in the Google form if you do not worry about labels, so you don't have to worry about labels. Now, when you're going to count the area, that would be how many units are inside. And all you have to do is count if you want to. You can just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just count them all. As you go through school, you'll need to come up with a formula or an equation that you can match up with what you've just done. So you could call this one square, or one part of the rectangle, and you could come up with the area for it. And then you could come up with the area for this rectangle, and you can add them together. Maybe I should do that. I wish I had brought another color chalk. Let's move down and do, so number 2 for the Google form will be the area for this shape. And again, to count the area, you'll count all the squares inside. The problem is I'm upside down. Let's move on to this one. Okay, so in this particular track, the car is going to travel a long, skinny distance. He's gonna go here. And again, I'm not telling you if these are feet, if these are miles, if these are whatever they are. So you're just going to call them units. That would be your label. So this would be, for number 3, this would be the perimeter for this shape. Is that a P? Okay. And you're going to, I'm going to start in this corner again, and you're going to count the length. So he needs to drive all the way around. So you can count these. He's going to turn the corner, count these, turn the corner, count this edge, turn the corner, count these, count these, count these, and that's your perimeter. And if you had to do an equation for that, you could just count, this is 1, 2, 3, so it would be 3 plus whatever the bottom was. You could just make a big long equation with addition if you wanted to. And then for area, you're going to count the inside square units, and that's what your area is going to be. So this will be number 3, will be your perimeter for this shape, and number 4 will be your area for this shape. And let me just turn around and I'll tell you really quickly. Oh boy, that is super crooked. Okay, so with this shape over here, if you were going to do the area, let's just kind of shade in that. So I'm going to look at this rectangle by itself and this rectangle by itself. So this rectangle is 1, 2, 3, 4 square units here. There's Tiger. Hi, Tiger. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 square units here. So for the area for this rectangle, you would have 5 times 4 for this guy over here. Does that make sense to you?